Okay, today I'm going to talk about my new tool bag. It's a Veto Pro Pac MC. I use it as an industrial electrician. I have a video already where I talk about all the tool bags I've used in the past and the pros and the cons of those tool bags. So today I'm going to talk about that, as well as talk about everything that I carry in this tool bag to use day to day in my job. First things first, so I can get it out of the way. The strap is not the strap that came with this tool bag. There is a strap that comes with it. It does not have any of this padding or any of these graphics on it. It is just a strap that looks like that. And what I ended up doing is taking the strap I had on my old XXLF Veto Pro Pac and putting it on this. It makes it ultra comfortable to carry. So let me move that out of the way right now. Talk about one other modification that I did. Well, first of all, I put my name on it, which is really nice. Not that there's a lot of other people that carry this where I work. Most people carry a larger tool bag because they work in different areas where they can use a push cart. In the area I'm in, I cover about half a mile of an area, and we don't have elevators and we can't use push carts, so I wanted a smaller bag where I could carry just the essentials. Okay, well, I put my name on it, which I thought was pretty fancy, and I put a tape holder on there. What I ended up doing was getting a microphone holder, putting it on with Chicago bolts on this front pocket, and it works out pretty well. Okay, what I've got on the front here is a Lufkin 12-foot tape. I've got some jumpers in the pocket and a small set of channel locks. Very small set of channel locks. Tiny, minuscule set. In fact, the only thing I think that these are good for is I use them to help hold the back of the Chicago screws when I put on that tape holder. But they did come in handy. I also have a Sharpie in that front pocket. Very important tool. Moving around the side, I carry my danger locks for lockouts. Got to have those. On the back, I have a Ridall key for cabinets, and I have some danger tags in the back pocket. It's perfect size for that. Also on this side I have some scissors on a carabiner, and I have some tape, which you have to have your vital tape, which is vinyl, VC, rubber, and your Teflon tape. Almost forgot what it was. Okay, now moving back to the front, you have the first section, main section of the bag, which is behind these zippers. The zippers, the company says to maintain these zippers with beeswax. What I did was I took a little candle wax, put on there, melted it with a blow dryer, and the zippers have worked great so far. Inside the bag I have a pair of fire retardant gloves, FR rated. Good thing for an electrician to have. I have a 9-in-1 Greenlee screwdriver, which covers a lot of things, which is very handy. I just got that. Those things will walk away from you if you're not careful. I have a set of Weehaw screwdrivers, which are rated at 1,000 volts. I love these screwdrivers. I always engrave my name in there, and I put a sticker with my name and clock number on there. Not that it helps, but it makes people aware of who they're stealing from. That's what I like. In the corner here, since we're on about the screwdrivers, I have a set of stubby Greenlees I have a Phillips head and a standard. Those are really handy. I also have an automatic punch for drilling holes, marking a hole that you're going to drill rather. And I have a screw starter, Veto screw starter. And you may have noticed I have a magnet in there somewhere, grabbing hold of it. To get that out of the way. I have a magnet, extendable magnet, reaching down and picking up things that you drop. Very handy, doesn't take up a lot of room, and very little weight, and it's really worth it. I have a set of micro screwdrivers, they're Kleins. It's just a good set. I haven't had any trouble out of these. Klein makes really good tools. I like Kleins, I like Greenleys, I like Weehaws. They're all good. I have a set of Klein Krumpers right here. These have been around a while. They're very easy to work. Also have a set of lineman pliers that are Kleins. These have been around a while and used as a hammer, and they're not easy to work. Have a set of side cutters, and I've probably had these 28 years. With the first set I got was Klein, and I still have most of the Klein tools that I got originally. This is a little needle nose. I can't read what name brand it is, but it's just basically a no-name needle nose. We'll call it no-name needle nose. I have some strippers here, and I have red handle and yellow. This one is for solid wire. This is for stranded wire. A lot of people don't think about that, and they strip everything with the same one, and they find, you know, solid wire is difficult with this one, or stranded is difficult with this one. What they make, they're actually a little different sized for the gauge. Anyway, a little Pry Bar from Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh. I've actually found this to come in handy lining up control valves and adjusting some small things. I don't carry around any big tools unless I have to. And adjustable wrench. I don't know what name brand it is because I insulated it. Not sure. It works. That's all that matters. This is a Husky Ratchet and a Husky extension and a set of Pittsburgh sockets, because somebody took everything except my 9/16 Husky, and I had the 9/16 on the extension socket, ratchet at the time, had it with me, but that's okay. Thank you, Harbor Freight. For scraping gaskets, putty knife works out great. And a set of Allen wrenches. This is standard. I don't carry metric ones with me. I have a set of metric ones in my locker. And I believe, last but not least, on the front, I have a set of ignition wrenches. And they come in handy working on positioners on valves, small things that you might run into. They're a Jensen set. I've had these for a very long time. Okay, let's see what's around the back. Okay, start off, I have a flashlight. It's just a standard mini mag. It's nothing extraordinary. I've got a ton of flashlights in my locker at work. Here, just a Nalgene bottle that I have full of all kinds of terminals, small nuts and bolts up to probably a quarter, some sticky backs, things like that, things that you run across that you might need. This actually takes up more weight individually than probably anything else that I have in there. I might want to think about eliminating some of that. Another adjustable wrench. Can't think of the name brand. I have some channel locks. This is a 420, and this one I can't read. This is an older pair I've had for a while. I don't think they're the same. They're not. This is my fluke meter, but this is a T5 1000 fluke. It's been a good meter. You can check amperage with the meter. You can check AC or AC/DC voltage, AC amps, ohms up to 1K ohms. It's a pretty handy meter for just quick troubleshooting. And this is my Klein 9/16 nut driver. All the 4160 cabinets in the place where I work are shut with 9/16. That's why I had the 9/16 on my socket and extension. I ended up buying this to open those, and I had it in my shift kit, but I don't work shift that often, so I keep it in there. It's very handy for opening those up. 9/16. The rest of these are Greenlee nut drivers. Don't remember if Greenlee didn't have a 9/16 or what the deal was, but I like Greenlee and I like Klein, so it really doesn't matter that I didn't complete a set that way. A lot of times what I'll do is, like this 7/16 fits Zerk fittings, and instead of remembering what size is that Zerk fitting, I'll just write Zerk fitting on the 7/16. I have a set of wrenches. These are gear wrenches up to 3/4 down to 5/16. I keep them together with a lock, one of my department locks. Keeps them right together. They fit right in that pocket in the back. And here I have a little pencil case that came in handy for this set that I have. This is rated to 500 volts, and it's screwdrivers, Torx, some security bits. I thought it would come in more handy than it has. I have it in here in the hopes that one day it will become handy. But I'm thinking about taking it out and putting it in my locker. I can always go back and get it if I need one of these. It came in just a plastic case that wouldn't fit in there, so I put this in this little pencil case that I bought off Amazon. Okay, that pretty much covers what I have in my Veto Pro Pac MC. I really like the bag. I like the construction of it. At first I didn't think I liked the plastic bottom, but it's really thick. Keeps water and chemicals from getting in the bag. If you set it down on something, which at the mill where I work there's a high probability you're going to end up doing that. It's just a really good bag, really good quality. I would suggest to anybody that's looking for a bag that can afford it, go ahead and buy one of these. You know, if you can't afford it, save up, try to get one eventually, because they're really worth it. I didn't get one for a long time. I went through all those other bags that are in that other video, and then I came up and finally pulled the trigger on this one, and it's been really worth it. All right, have a good day.